Yeah, really good. Borna's done the majority of yesterday's session, and he's obviously come through to this morning's session, so he's available for selection tomorrow. So that's the only added name to as it was.
In terms of your team's performances over the last couple of seasons, some of your best performances have come in this competition. Is there a thought that a good performance tomorrow could almost help you get your mojo back in the bigger picture of things as well?
Yeah, I hope so. I think if we can find that performance against the team at the level of Braga, I'm sure that would bring the confidence and belief that we need. And as I say, I believe you what you say, that we have found our best performances in Europe. We do seem as if the tougher the challenge, the more we rise to that challenge.
Of course, you have to deal with the challenge of VAR tomorrow night. What have you advised your players ahead of that? Because we've seen, especially in England, the decision going for or against the team can change the momentum of the match.
Yeah, we had a meeting here a few weeks back where a couple of the Scottish referees came in and explained the rules of VAR, what the referees and UEFA are looking for and what they're prepared to clamp down on. We obviously have echoed that meeting to the players and made it nice and clear. So the players are well aware of what to do and how to act in certain situations. But it will be slightly different than what we're used to. So, everyone has to be ready for that experience, staff included.
I was going to say, it's part of the challenge. If something does go against you, don't let it knock you off your stride and lose any momentum you can.
I think the most important thing that come out of it was to keep playing. There's certain situations where a flag can go up or a flag can stay down. And in normal situations, that might lead you to stop or wait. So it's important that we make sure we play right till the very end. It's important that we don't use any kind of gesture of VAR or try and crowd around the referee or go towards the monitor. They've made that very clear that they will act in that situation and dish yellow cards out. So the players are well aware and we've made it nice and clear. But one thing's for sure, we're going to have to be careful and make sure that we behave and we're very disciplined during the game, over both legs.
Do you think it'll change your mindset at all on the touchline? If a goal goes in, you might be a bit more tempted to celebrate?
It's easier said than done. I normally go off the crowd reaction or when you get close to the goal. It is one of them things that it can kill the moment, if you like, if a goal's chalked off. So yeah, maybe it might make me a bit more calmer on the side, but that's not a bad thing, is it?
Do you think it's something still got improvements to be made on it and how it works when you've seen the number of controversies that have been done to it?
Yeah, well, I think the UEFA version's slightly different than what they've been using down south as well. I think the good thing from our point of view is that they're going to do everything they can to improve it and make it better. I actually watched something Arsene Wenger said recently what he's trying to introduce, so I'm sure as time goes by, the version that is now will improve and get better, and it will become a more enjoyable thing because there is large parts of VAR that have been really accurate and made the game a lot more fair. I think what everyone wants is to make it more of a better spectacle for supporters and people in the moment who are paying good money to watch these games, that the buzz and the euphoria of a goal is not taken away. So I'm sure they'll get there in time.
Just the nature of football that no matter what, decisions are always going to be contentious.
Well, I think if we're looking at the main things in the game, and VAR is not used for everything and there's not too many delays, I'm all for it. If it improves the game and makes it more fair and you get the real important decisions that make the game a lot fairer, I'm all for it. But I'm not all for the stop-start and ruining the rhythm and the speed of a game, because I think that's the reason why we all love it.
In terms of scenario, you worked against Portuguese opposition before the season. How do you sort of compare the two?
Well, I think they are the form team in Portugal right now. I think over the last 4 or 5 weeks they've won a cup final against Porto. They've beat Sporting Lisbon, they've beat Benfica just recently. So we've got nothing but respect for this team that are coming to Glasgow tonight and also next week. Obviously had good performances against Wolves and done ever so well to get out of the group. So we know the challenge. We've been the underdogs in this competition since the group stages, so I don't think anything changes there. But it's certainly a fixture that we can't wait for. We're really excited, and I think you can see in the players' eyes and the focus and the training over the last couple of days that we're really looking forward to this challenge. It's big for us, of course it's big, and without a doubt we're going to have to find a lot better performance that we've been shown of late.
Do you think your players enjoy that under the dog start challenging and improving people along with you and head on things like that?
I think everyone does in football, especially in cup competitions. It's always an opportunity if you're the underdog to first and foremost prove to people that you belong at that level, that you can mix it with players on your level from an individual point of view. And also, this is where the players all want to be when you sit down with the players, when you're signing new players or when you're speaking to existing players. They all want to experience the opportunity to play for Rangers at European level. It'll be a packed house. I'm really looking forward to seeing what performance the crowd bring, because they can be a huge help for us tomorrow.
How much can victory and these games do for the confidence of the squad going on in the season?
Yeah, I think I answered that question before. If we can find that performance that gets us a real positive result, that sets us up nicely for the second leg, I'm sure we'll be feeling an awful lot better about ourselves. Sometimes it takes this level of opposition or this type of game, the magnitude of it, to find your best and rediscover your top form. So without a doubt, if we're to be happy come the final whistle tomorrow, we're going to have to find a performance where we rediscover ourselves both in and out of possession.
Do you need to be more cautious with the fact that it's a two-legged game?
I don't think cautious is the right word. We're at home. We want to be really front foot and positive and aggressive like we always have been. We want to try and lift the crowd and get them with us. That's very important. But to answer your question, there is going to be times in the game where we're going to have to be really organised, have real good balance behind the ball, because these are the team on the counter-attack. If you're not, they can hurt you badly.
How's the pitch?
Not too sure, because I haven't seen it since the weekend, but I'm sure the groundsmen are working tirelessly to make it in the best condition it can be. I think we all know what condition it's in compared to what it was at the beginning of the season. But it is what it is. It's going to be the same for both players. We've played a game on it at the weekend where the weather was real brutal for a couple of days. So I'm sure come kick-off it'll be fine. But, you know, I said last week that it's not in the type of shape that I'd quite like it in.
Yeah, it'll suit your players better than perhaps the Barry players, obviously playing in the climate they play, they're probably not used to the same sort of situation in terms of the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure weather helps determine score lines at this level. I'm sure Braga are going to be well prepared for Glasgow and the conditions and what to expect. I think the last game I watched on Braga's pitch, I don't think their pitch is too clever either. So, look, it could play a part. The conditions, the wind, the rain, I don't know what type of weather to expect. The pitch could cut up, so it is important that we do take them things into consideration, but I don't think it'll have a major impact in the final score.
Braga aren't training tonight. Is that the discussion you had with the club? Sorry? Braga aren't training at the pitch tonight. Is that a discussion that you have with the club to look after the pitch?
No, well, I think for both sets of players and both clubs, we want to protect the pitch and have it in the best possible shape it can be in. I don't think a training session in the rain tonight would help that situation. We had a very similar situation. I think it was help me out here, it was at Vienna, where we were told to keep off the pitch last year. So it's not a tactic from us. If the pitch was in great condition, we'd more than welcome Braga to go and use it. But I think they're going to use the facilities here to make sure that they can train and prepare properly. But it's not a good idea for both clubs for someone to train on tonight because of the game on it at the weekend.
Mark, did you have one last question?
Just wondered if you would indulge, take one box, but as you wait for press conference, if the, and I mentioned briefly at the weekend, but we haven't asked you, if the Man City punishments are upheld, how would you feel as someone who competed against that team?
I've got nothing to say on that matter. I said what I needed to say at the weekend. I'm looking at it to see how it develops with interest, because obviously I was heavily involved in the season that's in question. As we stand right now, I'll say it again, what I said at the weekend, Manchester City are champions. We were runners-up. That's life right now. If that changes, then I'll have something further to say.